This is the best blood build in Elden Ring. This build will tear through enemies and is perfect for any PvP or PvE situation. The primary weapon of this build is the Rivers of Blood, and the most important aspect is its unique weapon art, Corpse Piler. The katana is located in the Land of Giants at the Church of Repose. Once there, you'll have to challenge a red phantom, but once defeated, you will drop the weapon. For the offhand weapon, it could be any weapon that can be used with the Seppuku Ash of War. I prefer using a second katana for the dual wielding and style points. The Ash of War is located at the frozen lake before the mountaintop of giants as an invisible scarab rolling around. When you finally hit it, it will drop the Ash of War. Using this ash will proc blood loss on yourself, triggering another part of this build, which I'll mention when we get to it. For my second offhand slot, I used a Dragon Communion seal. This seal can be found at the very first hero's grave after starting the game, needing stone sword keys to access. Go to the tomb, and at the end, instead of going left towards the boss, head right, and at the end of the path lies an enemy with the Dragon Communion seal. I'm using the seal over others primarily for its arcane scaling, although the seal does fit well with the overall look of the build. The only reason I'm even running a seal in the first place is to be able to use the incantation, Swarm of Flies. This is found at the Blood Lake right before the farming spot mentioned in my previous video. It's tucked away in a small cave on the left-hand wall. This incantation helps give the build some range, while still being able to proc blood loss and have a surprisingly good stagger effect. Now, with all the weapons out of the way, there are two other pieces of gear that I would like to mention before wrapping up. These are the White Mask and the Lord of Blood's Exaltation Talisman. The White Mask is found after defeating all three White Masked Red Phantoms in the Blood Lake, right where the giant chicken is that was used for the farm. The talisman is actually found a little later in the game, after accessing the first lift and entering the capital. While exploring the capital, you stumble across a well, and this leads to the capital underground, also where you go for Dung Eater for his questline. Head further down the pipes, and you'll find the entrance to the catacombs below, and, after defeating the boss at the end, we'll get the talisman. The talisman and White Mask are both notable additions to the build because they offer the same effect. Both raise your attack while there is blood loss in the vicinity. This is where a seppuku comes in handy, as it is considered triggering blood loss on yourself. The Rivers of Blood has insane blood buildup through use of its quick slashing weapon art. It's perfect for chunking health out of bosses and will absolutely destroy anything in the game. With all these different aspects to the build working so well together, this makes for a really fun, gimmicky build. If you have any build ideas you want to see done, leave them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos similar to this one.